Do you think there's any one religion that's better than any others?
Not really. I think everyone has their own beliefs.
No?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so. I think it's whatever you believe in, and what you believe in is the important thing, so.
No. No.
Do you think any one religion is better than any other?
No.
You think that all ways to worship or approach God would be equally valid? Like, you know, if I wanted to do peyote or animal sacrifice or whatever.
I lean away from the whole sacrificial kind of deal, but yeah, you don't tell me how to worship my God and I won't tell you how to worship yours.
But you think it would be wrong if I were to sacrifice animals in my worship?
No, not wrong. If the human mind conceives it, then it can't be wrong.
I think everybody should find their own way to God.
It's up to the person how they wish to worship.
Probably. I'm not that religious myself, so I'm kind of like open to like whatever.
Some cultures take peyote or drugs or things like that. Some worship idols. Some sacrifice animals. Do you think those are all appropriate or valid ways to worship God?
They're all different. It doesn't mean one's wrong and one's right.
I don't advocate sacrificing animals for the sake of God, but definitely if you have a belief, you've got to follow that. But definitely sacrificing animals is not the way to do it.
As long as there's limitations within there that it doesn't get out of hand. Like a human sacrifice would be a bit much.
Well, I mean, everyone has their own rights, so that's pretty much what I think.
But are they all valid, is my question.
To whoever believes in them, yeah.
No, it doesn't really matter to me.
You don't really care about this topic, do you?
Not really.
This is my God.
Okay.
This is the idol that I worship. Are you familiar with this idol?
Yes.
This is, do you know who this is?
I know it's one of the TelleTubbies, that's all I know.
This is Poe.
Okay, Poe.
Would you like to worship Poe?
No, I wouldn't want to worship Poe. But you can worship Poe all you want.
That's great. I like Poe because Poe does good things for my life. And, you know, do you think that this would be a valid way to worship God?
It's, as I said, it's up to you. If you think that that is something that you believe in, then I'm not going to stand in your way, and if other people want to follow you, then that's great.
Would it be as good as your approach to God?
I don't know. I would have to experience it to find out.
Let's say I wanted to worship this guy right here. Would that be equally valid to your approach to God? Like, this is my God right here.
Yeah, okay. So what do you want me to do? Confirm or deny it?
Well, yeah, is that as good as your approach to God?
Yeah.
I'd say yeah.
And there's a group of you that, you know, sort of get your kicks by worshiping Poe, and that's sort of where you go, and it builds solidarity, great.
If I wanted to worship Poe.
TelleTubby?
Not just any TelleTubby. This is Poe. Poe is special, and he gives meaning to my life. Will you think that this worship of Poe would be just as valid as maybe your way to approach God?
Probably. I'm kind of one of those people. It's like whatever you want to do, just do it.
I guess. I mean, if that's what you believe in. I don't think it's like necessarily wrong.
Yeah, sure. If that's what you feel like worshiping, knock yourself out. Hey, why not?
Well, definitely, it's not wrong actually. I mean, if you think that's the way to do it, I mean.
If he's changed your life in a good way, that's great.
If you think that my approach to God, you know, as worshiping this toy, is just as valid as your approach, what's that say about your approach?
It just says that it's different. It's not wrong and it's not right. It's just different. I guess you could believe that God takes shape in Poe.
My approach to God is simply God or God and me. So as far as what your approach to your God is, hey, whatever you want to do, man.
What does that say about the way you approach God if you think that my worshiping a toy would be equally valid to the way you worship God?
It just, I mean, that's what I told you, just the way, just see things. I mean, sometimes people just don't accept a particular form of God, but sometimes people just have some of idol worship.
If it's your path, then I'm not going to knock it.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and change it.
So my worship of this toy is equally valid to your approach?
For you.